Hello, good morning everyone. Today we are here to learn some major concept in linguistics. As far as linguistics is concerned, we have to study some major concept in it. So first of all, let us know what is the term linguistics mean by, or what is the term linguistics. So we know that what is the linguistics. First of all, we have to learn that linguistics is the scientific study of language. The term lingua, which means the tongue, and the tics means the method of the study. And so, linguistics is the scientific study of language, or linguistics is the science of language. And so, in which we have to learn some major concept in linguistics. So, first of all, I would like to tell you some information about Ferdinand de Saussure. And you know that Ferdinand de Saussure was a famous linguist, and his very important book, Course in General Linguistics, was published. Course in General Linguistics, his very important book, that is the Course in General Linguistics, which was published in 1916. His very famous book, that is the Course in General Linguistics. Again, he is also known as a father of modern linguistics. Father of modern linguistics. Also, he is also known as a Swiss professor. Swiss professor. Again, he is also known as a pioneer of structuralism. Pioneer of the structuralism. So, Ferdinand de Saussure was also expert in Sanskrit, and he used to deliver a lecture to various schools, and his some of the students like Charles Bailey and Albert Sakai collected all his notes and published after his death. After his death, that is the posthumously. And so his very famous book is the Course in General Linguistics, which founded the basis of the structuralism. Then he is also known as a father of modern linguistics. He is also known as a Swiss professor, and he is also known as a pioneer of structuralism. And so we are going to learn the very concept given by him, that is nothing but syntagmatic and paradigmatic relations. So according to him, according to Saussure, language has two kinds of the relations. Language has two kinds of the relations, and these relations are syntagmatic and paradigmatic. So these relations are not only possible in all walks of life, but also in all disciplines of knowledge. And we know that suppose if you want to go to tailor and to make a new dress for you, that time tailor takes your measurement. Tailor takes your measurement on a horizontal way as well as on a vertical way. That is the syntagmatic and paradigmatic. So the very first concept, syntagma means parallel, like this manner, and paradigm means vertical, like this manner. So according to Saussure, what is syntagmatic and what is paradigmatic? So according to Saussure, syntagmatic means what? According to Saussure, that is the syntagmatic relations. Syntagmatic relations are shown on a horizontal axis. Horizontal axis. According to Saussure, syntagmatic relations are shown on horizontal axis. Horizontal axis, or the sentence runs. For example, the sentence runs. The sentence runs horizontally, bearing all its grammatical units, grammatical grammatical elements to make a sentence. To make a sentence means syntagmatic relations are shown on a horizontal axis. The sentence runs horizontally, bearing all its grammatical elements to make a sentence. Or it is a or according to him, syntagmatic relation is a kind of it is a linear arrangements of unit. Linear arrangements. It is a linear arrangements of units. That is the sounds, letters, words, etc. Syntagmatic means systematic way. For example, he gives one example. For example, Ram is reading a book. This is example. Ram is reading a book. So here we know that here Ram is subject, is to be formed, reading is main verb, and a book is an object. So here you know that the subject Ram is singular, so it is connected to the to be formed is also singular. Then is connected to the reading systematic way, and reading is connected to the book object. That is transitive object, which requires transitive verb, which requires object. So Ram is subject, is reading is verb, a book is an object. So Ram is singular, that is why it is followed by is. Then is auxiliary verb, reading is main verb, and it takes object a book. So this is a systematic study. So this relation is known as a syntagmatic. Suppose whatever I am writing on this board, syntagmatic and paradigmatic relations. This whatever I read, this is syntagmatic way. Or we keep some margin and start writing from left to right. This is the syntagmatic. Then what is paradigmatic according to him? This is the syntagmatic. But what is paradigmatic? According to Saussure, that is paradigmatic. Such kind of paradigmatic relations are shown on a vertical axis. Paradigmatic relations are shown on a vertical axis. What is meant by vertical? Means paradigmatic on a vertical axis. Paradigmatic relations are shown on a vertical axis. According to him, it is a vertical arrangements of unit. Vertical arrangement. It is a vertical arrangements of units. That is the sounds, letters. That is the sounds, letters, or words, etc. And the classes, the word classes like nouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs form paradigmatic relations. So this is the definition given by Saussure, Ferdinand de Saussure. According to Saussure, this is the definition given by Saussure. So what is syntagmatic? Syntagmatic means linear arrangements of units. Now what is paradigmatic? Paradigmatic means vertical arrangements of unit. Linear arrangements, horizontal arrangement, and vertical arrangements. That is the paradigmatic. Krishna Swami has given very good example of this. So here, what is syntagmatic and what is paradigmatic? For example, we are going to learn this example, paradigmatic. What is paradigmatic? For example, take an example. For example, Rosie danced marvelously. Rosie danced marvelously. So here, this is Rosie's subject, dance is predicate, marvelous is an adverb. So Rosie is subject. So here we have to classify like this manner. Here Ram is connected to is connected to reading. But here we have to classify Rosie. Rosie can be substituted by Leela. Leela can be substituted by Rohan. Dancer can be substituted by Sam. So this is the choice relation. And when there is a choice relation, this is known as a paradigmatic. So there is also one more example in linguistics that we are going to study here. Then you will come to know that what is the difference between syntagmatic and paradigmatic relations. So here you will come to know that this relation is very important, and so in your language or in your focus, you will come to know that this kind of relation is always used. For example, he has given one more example, that is, the milk is good for health, and you will show that how can it is used. For example, milk is good for health. Milk is good for health. This is the sentence. But here you know that here we have to show two kinds of relations. So milk is the sentence. So this is the sentence. This is x-axis. So the sentence runs like this: milk is good for health. So this is known as a syntagmatic. Then what is milk? So here we know that milk is good for health. So here milk can be substituted by others. So this is the y-axis. So syntagmatic relation, milk is good for health, but not only milk, but also tea is also good for health if it is taken in moderation. Not only coffee, not only tea, but also coffee is good for health. Not only coffee, but also rice is good for health. Wheat is also good for health. So such kind of the relation is known as a paradigmatic axis. Paradigmatic. So this is the syntagmatic and this is the paradigmatic. There are so many examples. I cut an apple. I eat an apple. I bring an apple. I sell an apple. Or I purchase an apple. Or I buy an apple. So these are the various examples. So in these examples, we also can show this kind of the relations in language also. For example, you could sleep now, or he may go next. So these are the two sentences. Here you will come to know that you could sleep now or he may go next. These are the examples. So you know that in these examples you will come to know that here you is subject, then could sleep, or you know that in this example, you is subject, could sleep is predicate, now is an adverb. Here he is also subject, may go is predicate, next is an adverb. So this relation is considered as a syntagmatic, and these relations like this we can consider as a, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, that can consider as a paradigmatic. So this is the relation. This is the relation of syntagmatic and paradigmatic given by Ferdinand de Saussure, the author of the book Course in General Linguistics, a father of modern linguistics, a Swiss professor, or a pioneer of structuralism. I hope you have understood whatever I discussed here. Thank you.